What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. I'm sure you can tell by the title of this episode we'll be talking about today. We're going to be talking about why change is so damn hard. And before we get started, I'm going to tell you about this quote I found. It's a quote from a book called The Brain Revolution by Dr. Gordon. And in this book, he talks about why change is so hard. He says that in any attempt to alter habits, it is interpreted as a threat to the brain 100% of the time. Any attempt to change the habits that you have are interpreted as a threat 100% of the time by your brain. So if you have some habits you want to change, the thing is, you just can't guess of ways to get past it. He says in the book, and I quote, you need to have targeted them systematically and immensely and come up with approaches to do so. So your brain thinks that change is a threat. And why does it think this? And it's important to understand how your brain works, especially if we're on this journey of personal development. If you know how the brain works, then you can find ways to hack your brain and get the most out of growth and changing yourself into the person you want to be, into the kind of person who can achieve those goals you have. So your brain views change as a threat. Why? Because your brain only wants to keep you alive. And your brain knows that everything you're doing right now is keeping you alive. The habits you've created are keeping you alive. Therefore, change to those habits are viewed as a possible outcome of death. So your brain wants you to stay in your comfort zone. And this is why it's so hard to get out of a comfort zone. It's why it's so hard for you to push yourself past what you think is possible, because your brain wants to shut off. It literally does. The good thing is that it won't shut off, right? It's not impossible to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. It's very, very possible. It actually should be way easier than it is. You just have to stop thinking and just do it. You don't have to believe in yourself in order to get things done. Just take the action. But your brain thinks everything that's different, everything that's outside of the normal routine of your life is a threat. For example, you know that if you make more money, you won't die. You know that if you are more successful, it's not going to kill you. But your brain doesn't know that. Your brain knows one thing. It knows that everything you've done has gotten you to where you are right now. And where you are right now is alive and breathing. And that's all it cares about. So your brain has built in these mechanisms to keep you exactly where you are, and that is your comfort zone. And this is why it's so hard for many people to pursue dreams and goals. Their brain has built in this safe place for them, so the fear of change and the fear of something different holds them back. And what happens is we categorize it as fear or laziness or lack of drive. No, it's your brain tricking you into staying comfortable to keep you alive, to keep you safe. You just are fighting against your brain, keeping you from getting up and doing what needs to be done and to make changes, because changes bring in the unknown. And the unknown can be scary to the brain because the unknown is the unknown, and it can cause you to die. Change is hard because your brain just wants you to be safe. So I want to say this to you. You are in a comfort zone. If you don't push yourself to get out of your comfort zone as much as you possibly can, your dreams will die there. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode, and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's dariusdotch@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. So, do this. Think about your biggest dream, the biggest thing in life you want to accomplish. What is that one thing you dream about? Think about where you are now. Do you honestly think that you can accomplish that big ass dream without ever feeling uncomfortable? Because it's a dream because you haven't made it happen yet, right? And you haven't made it happen yet because it's not easy. Because if it was easy, then it wouldn't be a dream. So don't you think you're going to have to do things that you haven't done before in order to get the things you've never had? Your comfort kills your ambition. It's the reason why you can spend hours a day looking at your phone and scrolling and watching videos and going down a rabbit hole of whatever the hell we're looking at. It's because it's easy. It's comfortable. It's not hard. But when we stay there, it's going to kill all the ambition we have in this world. Now, there's a quote that says, you're either green and growing or you're brown and dying. You're either green and growing or you're brown and dying. You're either growing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. You're doing new things. You're pushing yourself to be better. Right? Are you learning new things? Are you working on your body? Are you eating right? Or are you just staying stagnant, doing the same things you do every day? Are you getting up, going to work, coming home, eating and going to bed? Is that your daily routine every day? Is that what life has become for you? And there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. Nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5 in your life and a schedule being set. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if that is all your life is, if you're not trying to grow in any other way, if you're just stagnant and sitting on the couch every single night and doing nothing, if you're not out there trying to get more out of life in some way, shape, or form, then you could be brown and dying. Now, we all know those people who are stuck in their ways, right? Who are never going to change. You know that person. They are who they are, and they know it. Think about them. Do you want to have that mindset? Now, I don't know who that person is in your life, but I can guarantee you don't want to be like them, because those people are usually bitter, negative, moody, and always finding ways to be pessimistic and negative about things. Now, I don't want that for you. I want you to get the most out of life. I want you to take control of the way you think and get comfortable being uncomfortable. And these things take time. It's not going to be easy, but I guarantee if you work at it and make the effort and dedication to it, you will see a big difference in your life. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.